I know. You see.
Welcome everybody to Voice of the Students. I'm your host Mikey.
And your co-host Rabin.
All right, and here we got some very special guests. Please introduce yourselves from the side.
Yeah, we already know what it is. It's Big L Train right here. How y'all doing out there?
Yo, it's AC.
All right, so today we're talking about college expectations versus reality. You want to open us up, Ravine?
Okay.
Sorry.
So I guess because I'm a freshman, it makes sense. I did not expect for the teachers to be douchebags. I'm just going to put it out there. I mean, like, we have some teachers that I was literally told this semester that 90% of the classes that I'm going to be taking will be mostly me teaching myself and, trial and error. And I'm just thinking, I'm paying all this money to teach myself when I could have went to free 99 on YouTube University. But that's besides the point, I wasn't expecting that. Now, I was expecting for it to be nice and fun, different events going on and different things like that. I was expecting a little bit of parties and stuff like that going on, clubs and everything. I was expecting to be taught. So the reality was, I'm teaching myself for $3,000 a semester.
Yeah.
That was my first one.
Okay, because what's it called? What I usually call it is independent learning, quotation points, a very bougie way to say it, independent, because these teachers, I think quarantine made them very, very lazy.
Exactly.
Yep.
Quarantine spoiled us, but it worsened it for them.
Yeah.
Because they're usually used to recording a video, posting it out there, we watching it, doing the homework.
Yeah.
So they don't want to talk at all, but that's how they want to do right now. That's how all my teachers are working. So I have to figure that stuff out for myself, which makes no sense. I'm paying y'all all this money. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. College tricked me, bro. Because let me explain to y'all the reason why. We all have our dreams and ambitions of the job that we want to get. We go to college because we think, okay, you're a necessity of a tool that I can get to make it easier to go to a job and get more money. Okay, you're my gateway to a dream job. I use you, you get my money, you teach me, done deal. I thought that we was just gonna go pick our major and we were just gonna go to those major classes. That's what I really thought. But then you hit me with the
Prerequisites.
Not even that. It's just like you give me the general classes that I have to take. You tell us we have to take these classes for high school. Where am I taking them again?
Exactly.
I pay y'all, but then you telling me I gotta take these classes. So now you have to, it's like playing a video game. You have to keep playing all this video game, and until you win, that's when you go to the next level. But the next level of the same thing that is not even major related. Now you have to take general courses and major related courses. You can't take your major related course until you take your general courses. How is this relatable?
Because it's about money.
Exactly. But you taking so much out of my money. Now when I can't pay you, it's like, oh well, that means you're going to take this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? And it don't make sense to me. And then people was like saying, why are these college kids so broke? Because the college is taking majority of the money. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone can go get FAFSA. People can't up that. And what they do, people go into so much debt. You know what I'm saying? Subsidized loan, and they take so much. And I was just like, so it's like, a real risk. Cause who's to say you can't pay all this money later on in life. You don't know what job you want to get. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, hey man. I'm gonna let y'all take it. Let me calm down real quick. It pisses me off because legit, my sister wants to go to a college, and my mom said, "Okay, we're gonna get your sister, and she's gonna take some loans out." I said, "Loans?" She said, "Yeah." I was like, "But y'all always told me that y'all never wanted us to go into debt." Yeah, we know, but she wants a college experience. And I said, "What's the difference between me and her?" You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I was just like, if I can get faster with her grades, she won't need to get all these loans. She can get faster. Especially with your GPA, that's a good amount of percent of money you can definitely get. You know what I'm saying? I just got $6,000 for my FAFSA. You feel me? And you get your money back. So why would you make your person go on? Oh, we want her to go in housing. You know how
for
much
the full college experience.
the housing is too much though. Like, come on.
Yeah, you want to talk about Georgia Gwinnett College housing?
Shit.
They raised that shit up.
Hey, I was surprised. They were like, well, you know, inflation, you know, here and there.
No, what about my pockets? What's the call? My pockets don't go through inflation. First of all, let's get into it. Georgia Gwinnett College is a freaking scam. Let's get that out the way. Number one, y'all make us pay for dining hall food, and the dining hall food is trash. It's disgusting. They don't care about it at night. In the morning, they're like, oh, people are here. In the afternoon, they care about y'all. But at night, they give us dog food to eat. That is not edible. And on the weekends, y'all barely care. Y'all don't put out the same shit y'all put out on what's it called? During lunch. It's not fair. It's disrespectful and it's annoying. And when we go out and get hot plates in the dorms, y'all seize them. Why the hell y'all season it up for? What is it for? We pay tuition. Treat us like we actually pay tuition. We pay these people's bills. No, we don't have a kitchen in the dorms, but we paying $4,900.
Wait, you don't have a kitchen?
We don't have a kitchen, but we paying $4,000.
Yeah.
I said y'all got a stove.
We don't got a stove. We just got a blank top. We paying $4,900 for a 6-bedroom.
What about
for
your
what?
freezer?
And then wait, visitation. Y'all don't even give us visitation till almost the end of the semester. If I was living in an apartment, I could put people in my place. And they put it under the umbrella of, oh, what's it called? We're trying to make a new system. You've trying to make a new system since summer. We're trying to make a new system.
But at the same time, though, when it comes back to like expectations and stuff like that, I didn't think.
No, you good.
Sorry, I didn't think the dorm rooms was gonna be like that. I mean, because I've done college tours, but when I've done college tours, they was like, oh, we have what they call it,
Countertop.
No, a community area where they have like microwave stoves and different things like that. But they do allow hot plates. So that's why I'm a little confused as to why it's not allowed here. Because, like you said, I've tasted the food down there.
Hold on. What area y'all going to? Because the food there is good. Maybe I'll come.
No, wait. You're coming in the afternoon, but at night, come at night.
What night? Wait. What that's at night?
Nothing.
Go ahead, Chris.
The only thing I can say about the hot place and stuff, it's a fire hazard. That's the only reason.
Oh, okay.
That's
understandable.
Okay.
The hot plates.
If you're gonna get a hot plate,
But
you're
here's the
supply
reason
has
why-
What is a hot plate?
a hot plate is it's like a mini stove. You just put it in a, what's it called? Plug it in, and you get a pot and cook it on it.
Oh.
Electric
It's like
cooker.
a portable stove, basically.
Okay.
If I do have the mic, I just have one important thing to say. About the student loans thing, I just want Federal Loan to understand me real quick. Y'all are never getting that money back. In the great words of the Memphisan literary poet
What is wrong?
Lontrell Williams, aka Pooh Shiesty, you will get that back in blood. I will never pay any of that money that I've taken back. That's why I always get the maximum loan, because you will never ever get it back. I promise you, my credit score is great.
That's on God.
Chris, forget.
I gotta let Fred Long know this, because even if I do publish a movie and make millions of dollars, I promise you none of it will ever come to Fed Loan. I will keep deferring those loans until the day I die. So I just want y'all to know that I'm looking directly at Federal Loan people on the camera. You will never get this money out of me ever. I've not paid a cent of it since I first went to college back in 2013 and quit. And you're still not getting a cent of it. And I promise you, I will always be employed regardless if you ever try to ask me for that money. I just need you to know that personally, Fed Loan, whoever the CEO of that company is, and y'all are horrible people.
All right.
Because it goes back to people living in debt. I have a friend who went to school, currently right now, and she was like, yeah, I took out close to $100,000 loans just to go to school.
God, me.
Now, mind you,
At the
her
average?
first job coming out of school was paying her minimum wage. So how do you expect for someone to pay that amount of money? Because that was not my expectation. They always tell you when you do the college tours, oh, you can get the scholarships, you can get the FAFSA and all this other stuff. Make it seem like it's all sunshine and rainbows until you get hit with that bill at the end. So you're not really expecting that when you go to college. You're expecting to be able to come out and get a career. But what you are handed
Ooh.
is a minimum wage job.
And let me tell you something. That when I get out of college, I'm gonna get a career. I have 3 siblings that went to college. 2 of them are going to graduate this semester. My brother just graduated, I think, 2020. I've seen that shit forehand, the stuff he had to do to get a job.
Yes.
It's not no secure job.
Nope.
And I would tell y'all I would advise you to go start looking for jobs right now and see the requirements that they need, that they actually take. Because some of them require you to take certifications in this or get experience in this. They want you to magically have these experiences when you don't have these experiences. And they exactly the point. And then I get it, get an internship, but what if you don't get an internship? What's gonna happen?
Or like with the Georgia Film Academy. When I found out at the damn luncheon, which I was like freaking sitting there looking dumbfounded, because I found out, oh, you take classes with Georgia Film Academy, that's a separate cost. So why am I paying you tuition if I have to pay separately just to go through Georgia Film Academy just to get the stuff that I need for my film major that I'm at GGC for?
Wait, whoa, hold on. I didn't know about that now.
No, see, I didn't know about that either.
The reason for that is because it is a 6 credit hour class that you actually have to spend 6 hours being in each time you go, and it counts as an elective course. And it doesn't count as a major course.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Major. I am a CMAT major. Hold on, wait.
It's not a requirement for you to graduate.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
It's not a requirement for you to
Hold
graduate.
on. Now I want to. Hold on. Explain this to me. You tell me it's a 6-hour class, right? You're also telling me it's a 6 credit class. A 6 credit class is not. That's like.
But it does count towards credits of your college.
It does.
No one says
I don't care. That's a whole thing, bro. That's my whole semester, right? That's basically like one class and for my FAFSA thing. But you tell me that's an additional cost?
Yeah, it's
It's an additional cost, $700.
$700.
$700.
On top of the tuition you're paying here.
Why would I pay that? See, that's why they say they say you have a choice to go. That's why I said, okay. Now that I know what I know now, I ain't gonna go.
But I'm gonna be real. That's a Georgia thing. Any school you go to in Georgia that has that, if you're a CMAT major,
I'd rather you let me know beforehand, though.
Shit.
And it's a vocational college.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
You have to go off-site.
Yeah,
See,
you
and that's
gotta do
off-site.
the same shit. No matter where you go.
So my thing is, here's my thing about that. It's a risk.
I didn't know until the luncheon, but see, this is what I mean.
They don't communicate.
Should have been said. And it should have been disclosed on the website, because on the website it doesn't say I have to take, or you can take classes with Georgia Film Academy. And on the website it says, when you look under it, it says majors under Georgia Film Academy. See that? So I'm thinking, and the way it's in the description is as if you're with the Georgia Film Academy. I come here at a luncheon and I'm like, okay, and they're like, oh yeah, we take classes with Georgia Film Academy, and Mike, you could tell me, I was looking like, what the fuck?
And what about these people that don't go to these luncheons? What's gonna happen? Because
Yeah.
people are busy.
Exactly.
What happened to these people?
I'm literally sitting there at the luncheon, and I'm like, okay, there's a Georgia Film Academy separate. And they're like, oh, it's a separate cost.
But why would you pay GGC? But if you want to go to the Film Academy, why wouldn't you just pay them instead of GGC?
Oh, well, see, in order to get into there, you have to be in a college.
Yeah.
You have to be in a college.
You have to be in Georgia.
So I have to go through GGC to get to them.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm paying an extra $700. Hold on. See, and my thing is, you said it's counted as elective, and it doesn't really count to my major thing.
Yeah.
See, here's my thing. Imagine someone really went there, and this is why I need to find people who went there. Because if I go there, right, and let's say I do pay for it, right, I pay that $700 out of my pocket, and I go there, and I find out that what they're doing, I could have did right here, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh,
Here's what
hold on. I better be pissed. This is exactly what's going to happen, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. No, I don't need to go.
Let me be the first to tell you that there is a small light at the end of the rainbow, at the end of the tunnel, but I'm telling you it's a small one. What they do is essentially you have to take at least 3 courses to get GFA certified through GFA. Then if you're trying to do another like track of type, like if you're trying to go through the post-production type of stuff, which was what I would like to do, you get an AVID certification, which is an industry standard software program that they use for editing out there. This is all experience so that you can later on become part of a production company.
But they're not taking it out of my wallet if they're not going to pay for it. That should be free. The Academy should be free. I'm sorry.
No, because you gotta keep in mind,
sorry.
it's almost like a trade school.
It's like
And you also have to realize, like, you learn this on your own to spend your own money, it's probably gonna be thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, though,
YouTube.
then it goes back to what I was saying, because like OC said, you have to look into these things. And
Yeah.
see what they. All right, so I was looking to see what is required to be an animator. That's what I want to do. I want to do animation.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, what do I need to be an animator? And guess what? Not one time did it mention a degree, but it did say there are people who are self-taught who have made industry, like big name industry people who are self-taught, didn't go to college or anything like that, right?
No.
But they said it's so competitive. So even if you have a degree, it says it right there in bold letter. It doesn't guarantee that you can even get a job in the even field.
Exactly.
So you can tell me I spent all this money and all this time to come to college just to be told that, oh, yeah, you got a degree, that's nice.
But another light at the end of the tunnel, like he was saying, a lot of these people who are self-taught spend a lot of money to teach themselves how to do this shit. Like, and they spend a lot of their out-of-pocket money. We spending federal aid money, federal loan money. Like, that's money that we never get. So I'm just saying, like, you got people who go to school off the HERF grant, because like that's just how much money that they can get off of HERF. So like, you gotta realize, like, that's a trade-off. I mean, yeah, spending $700 is some bullshit, but a lot of these folks, if they do it on their own, they pour 20, 30, 50, maybe 100,000 into themselves to do this.
It depends.
It also depends on the route you take too.
It depends.
But then
Because like they have so many things out now. Like you said, the pandemic has made people really
Lazy.
It could be lazy.
Yeah.
But they're innovative. And the reason why I'm saying that is because they have things out now where during the pandemic they started this whole thing with masterclass, 21 Draw, Skillshare. So now you got animators, like for instance, I'm learning currently from the guy who created Mushu from 21 Draw on Mulan. He's a digital animator and everything like that. He worked on Beauty and the Beast and everything like that. And I am taking his class. I paid him 21 Draw. I take his class and I'm learning digital animation. And then guess what? I'm only paying about $30 a month. So at the end of the day, I'm like, seriously, what am I going to? I'm at the point where I am going to have to end up paying for school, you know, eventually. So I'm literally weighing myself because this is not what I expected. What I expected was I was going to come here, I was going to get the experience, you know. I knew I was going to have homework, but damn, I didn't think I was going to have people coming up to me at the last minute in introductory class telling me, oh, you got to make a full film and production. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to be having to take up Spanish.
Was this your first time like going to college?
Whoa, wait a minute now.
Or like have you
I
tried
went
to
to trade schools.
You went trade schools? Okay, so you never went to a college.
Than the college.
Yeah,
So
I was told to go
I
there.
realized that.
I wasn't expecting to come here and I'm a film major. And why am I taking up science?
No, that's
But
the issue.
You ain't Barry Allen.
Why am I taking up politics? I mean, literally, my politics class, he asked me, oh, so you think you're going to use this?
No.
But let me go ahead and like burst y'all bubble. Like, and this is only with the military. I know a lot of y'all will never join the military, but
Hell no.
I'm a certified human resource person. But people go to school 4 years, you know, get a bachelor's or a master's in to do human resource. 'Cause I know you gotta have a bachelor's to be a human resource person. Anyway. That class is 6 weeks. It took me. I learned in 6 weeks what people go to school 4 years to do, and I'm certified to do it. Like I'm certified to do it over people who went to 6-year colleges because I've done it for 8 years.
So then it leads to is what they live up on the hype. Like think about it from when you were in high school, right? What movies or any sides of entertainment that you saw on top of the whole guidance counselors? Oh, you want to go on the college tour? What things did you do that built up that expectation just to have it crushed the minute you came onto campus? And
Let me
Can
tell
we hold
you.
on that? I want to hold on that question real quick.
Let me-
I just want to burst it just a little bit more. Like in the military, they teach people full engineering that most people have to get doctorate and masters in. They teach you that class in 12 weeks, and you're a real engineer. Like you're a real mechanic.
saying
You
is
learn these shits
so much time for the
within
military.
weeks. No, I'm not saying that.
What you-
I'm definitely not saying that. But I'm telling you, not even with trade school, because trade school take longer sometimes. I'm just telling you, United States, like if the military can train people to do what a lot of people go do in college, like I'm just letting you know. Like, think about that. Just let that ponder for a minute.
I feel like
I made the sacrifice to learn how to do something that most people go to school 4 years do in 6 weeks. And I'm certified to do it.
But that means people in the military with those, kind of capabilities, they have the upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my thing.
But here's the thing, you also have to dedicate 6 to 8 years of your life to being in the military.
Oh, see, I can't do that.
Yeah.
It depends on the president. Because if it was we're not going to talk about political affairs, but if it was the other person, the one with the wig,
The fucking
if it
dude.
was the wig, they wanted to make a third world war, y'all would have gone to war. And I ain't going to war for no damn president because of his stupid decisions.
I mean, you going regardless.
If it was wig.
If you serve, if you serve 6 to 8 years in the military, you're gonna go to war. Period. There's no avoiding. You are going to get deployed to a war zone.
Oh yeah. I get
No,
that.
it ain't happening.
But here's my thing.
Obama or Donald Trump or Donald.
I would go
you
to war for
fucking war.
Obama, but I'm not going to go to war for a wig.
I wouldn't go to war for anybody. I'm just straight up.
No.
You could go to war for Obama. I'm not going to war. I want that to be on record because I'm finna be out of the military.
You stupid.
United States military. I'm not ever volunteering to go to war for any of y'all. I never made that I told my recruiter I don't want to go anywhere. But that's off topic. I just want y'all to realize that, these classes are 6 to 8 weeks and they can teach you.
I just feel like, what's it called?
I'm gonna tell y'all, because I want you to understand this. Of the reason why we all have this expectation. You know why we all have this expectation? It's because of our parents. Our parents always tells us from when we're kids and everything, yo, what you're gonna do is you're gonna work hard during your elementary, then you're gonna pop up from high school, then you're gonna go to college. And after you get to college, you're gonna get your degree. And after you get your degree, you're gonna have a great job, live the best of your life. And they tell you, I want you to be better than me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, they keep saying that. But then when you're going through the process of it, it's not living to it. I said Stomp the Yard, but Stomp the Yard didn't really show much of like the education process. They only showed like, the dancing or whatever. Yeah. But then when you go to a different world, they showed you the process of how college you go to.
So now we're back to where I'm coming from. Okay, because see, I'm like Julissa of this campus. I'm in my 30s. So you're talking about a different world. Yeah. Now I grew up watching that. And I'm sitting there like, oh, college is great. They're out there, they're doing all this stuff. They got the little walk.
I feel like, what's it called?
Home and eating areas.
The thing that gives us expectations are movies. Let's be 100%. Because when I was a kid, High School Musical gave me so much different. It was like, high school's gonna be like this. Hell no!
Right? Then you got there.
No, you know what I think. You know what I think it is that we watch movies. We think it's all hype and everything. Yeah. So we like high school overrated. Mm-hmm. College overrated. But but here's my thing though. If we get to our dream job and we work there,
overrated.
Exactly my point.
I guess for me, I don't know. I just never built my expectations off of any. Partially because I was in juvenile detention, so I didn't get to see any of these shits when they first originally came out. But a lot of these expectations, I never had it. I guess it's because I've always been a realist, and my whole entire life I've always just looked at shit real life because that's where I live in. But it's just like, I don't know, college is, if you go into college thinking that it's gonna be all this shit that y'all see on the movies, School Days and Stomp the Yard, and Different World, and
but
black people.
Even with the whole people. Thing with Different World, it showed them at an HBCU. Yeah. Not only that, it showed them doing work. Because you had Julissa who was coming back there, staying on campus, and she was like, I gotta study. Like, it showed them stressing, it showed them studying, it showed their dorm rooms a hot ass mess.
Yeah.
Finals.
Like that. Yeah. Midterm finals. So I feel like I was expecting to come and not do work, but I wasn't expecting to hear from my teacher. It's a lot of independent learning. Like, boo, I'm not paying you for independent learning. You're not getting paid for me to learn off of you. Like, you have a teacher that will come and they will put on like a lecture. Yeah. And in the middle of that lecture, you see a YouTube video.
Let me burst this bubble a little bit more.
Go ahead.
You go to like Mississippi State or like a major, You go to Mississippi State or like a major like college. You swipe your ID card at the door, it takes your attendance. You're sitting in a class with 175 people. You will never ever speak to your professor.
Gosh, yeah.
You will never get no help from him. That's what the tutoring programs, all that tutoring stuff that they have on major campuses, that's what that's for. Because if you email your professor, it's going to go through an automated system, and it's going to send you an email back from a student account email, even then you'll never get to speak to your professor. It's most likely gonna tell you go to tutor.
But that's the reason why they have different type of campuses.
Exactly the point, because it's a small
That's
campus.
the difference why they have different type of campuses. But you're talking about now. We're talking about GGC. I'm not expecting to be okay.
I mean, a class of 40 people or 20.
I mean, we have 20 people.
Yeah.
And then, like, what's like, for instance, for example, one of my classmates like, yeah, can you post a lecture on, the what we went over for the final exam? Oh, you know what? Look up D for Darius. You know, he can explain better than I can.
But here's the thing, though. We're going to a college that is one of the more cheaper colleges in Georgia, so they're not paying professors as much as they do at a major university, whatever, to teach classes, and that's where you get that at. So a lot of these professors that y'all have, they're not even qualified to professionally teach college classes. I'm just being
So I
straight
guess
up honest
we
with
pay for what we get.
You know, I get
y'all
that.
came here and this is what y'all are left
We
with.
get what we pay for.
Yeah, y'all are getting what y'all pay for. And I'm sorry to
Bastards.
like that, but that's real. Like, you come to a cheap college, these people ain't finna put that much effort into it. They're not getting paid that much.
Now hold on. Let me be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because this goes back to her saying about the food and everything.
Yeah.
There are top colleges that have worse situations than we do, and they're bigger colleges.
And
They want housing, food. I know you heard about them HBCUs. And
Yeah,
everything.
the living room where roaches
Exactly.
and stuff.
Yeah, but even with that, like, because I stayed in Mississippi College.
Yeah.
Mississippi State College.
I take what I can get.
That's a small room from this cabinet to that second chair here that fits 3 people in.
I understand,
So-
like, we're a small college and stuff, which makes sense, but they could do better.
Yeah, they can do better. But
We pay let me tell y'all my bill. We pay a lot of money for that shit. That's $4,000. That's $4,900. I'm not including the meal plan itself. That's just by itself. And there's no exactly the point. Communication fee for what?
All right, and what about the you paying $100 to
For
go to park and you parking on stone and gravel where you messing up your tires?
Car, exactly.
Like, come
the point.
on.
And why do staff have to have their own parking? We pay y'all to be here.
Like,
We pay y'all to be here.
Parking lot.
Here's one of the biggest issues.
Ooh.
At most colleges, staff park far away. Staff parks further away from the building because you're going to be here all day. Students get to park close to the building.
Not on it.
Because we pay it.
Yeah,
We pay for y'all to be here, so why do you guys have
That's what I'm
specific
saying, like,
parking?
Staff, and usually
It
staff
pisses
have
me
their
off.
own parking that's far away that you can't park it. Like the W building situation, bullshit.
That's some bull.
What
that's
W
bullshit.
building bullshit?
How that parking lot over there, you can't
The housing?
park nowhere near. Yeah, basically a
It's
house
by
parking lot.
housing, yeah.
You can't park right there. Like, let's say you run late to a W class, you have to park in the parking lot.
And what if you're not? What's it called? What if you're not a resident?
Yeah,
You
if
can't
you're
even
a
park
resident, you
in
can't even park
housing.
in that.
You have to go to 3K.
But they can hold that against you and say, well, because it's a housing area, that's the reason why. So they can they can use that against you.
Is it paved?
Yeah, it's paved. It's
But
paved
even
parking
in
lot.
most colleges, like, housing and students share the same type of parking.
But you know what pisses me off is that the other side, for all the teachers, that shit never gets full.
It never
Yeah.
gets full.
Oh,
It
yeah.
never- it
But
never
you
gets
can't-
full.
You
Building parking lot,
can't
never
even
gets full.
park
It never
there.
gets full.
What park? B building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why you can't park there? Your president's car is there. That's
Yeah,
why
that's
y'all
why
can
you
park
can
there.
park
Her office is up there, so they
Yeah.
don't want.
Her office is where?
And
B
all
building.
staff
Building.
can park there. That is
Yeah.
easy access. B building is the central parking lot for
Yeah.
all
So you
staff
would
members.
think that they would allow them.
Yeah.
But one thing is, okay, fine, we can't change where we park, but at least pay them damn things. You charging us $100 a semester.
They can't pay them because we don't own them.
Yeah, they don't.
We don't own that park. We don't own the gravel parking lot.
They don't.
You see how they made the
don't
parking
own
lot
most of
beside
the
F
parking.
building? The one right there that nobody goes. I don't know why you make a parking lot there. They paved that. The one beside the gym. It's a new one. They paved
that's
it. Why didn't they just do it the opposite way? They didn't do that because they
They
didn't
don't
own
do
it.
that.
So who owns it?
They rent it.
Do you know? how
Man,
much-
they need to figure it out.
So only 30% of this campus is owned by GGC. Most of these buildings are owned by different corporations. Their housing building is owned by a completely different housing situation in Georgia. The gym is owned by some other shit.
They don't own.
Like, they only own A and B building. That's it.
I don't know about the buildings they own, but I only know about the parking lot. They don't own that parking lot.
Wait,
They
my
rent the
question is,
parking
with
lot.
all the money you get from all these students, and now the students are paying out here, especially taking out all these loans and giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? That's over $1 million. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm just.
You're talking about that's more than $1 million.
I was going
It's way more than
over.
$1 million, but you also
And they get what's it called?
They get government.
They get what's it called?
They get government grants.
Yeah, they do.
They
Last
get government
semester,
Every school gets government.
no, last semester they were having a whole meeting, and because I work with catering, and so what's it called? They were
You
carrying.
talking about the investorship?
No, they were carrying a check to the president's office. It was $50 million check. It was a big ass check. I don't know where the money went, but it was donated to GGC. It was like donated to GGC, and it was in our office because we went there to go clean up our office. They carried it all the way from this building, and they went to our office, and they put it in there, and it was 50 million. I counted my commas. Yeah, it was. I counted my commas right. It was 50 mil, and then they were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, we have money.
They got projects they're working on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
They got a lot of
I see. My thing is, I wish that there was more for GGC because I was like I heard that they was trying to build a stadium as well. I heard they trying to build
part of it.
building a stadium. And I was like, you
Are
build
they
a stadium
gonna
for
build?
what?
Like, are they gonna bring basketball here? Is that why they have
They-
the cheer
That's the
squad?
project.
that's the
Okay.
project they're working on. They want to do a stadium. They want to put that's so they can have their events in there because there's no space.
Thank God.
They're
I
trying,
mean, like,
they're trying to be like a D3 or D2. I forgot what.
yeah,
How long
I
that
mean-
shit
I
gonna
mean,
take?
But my thing
Maybe.
is,
A long time.
It's gonna take a long time.
You're gonna be gone.
Bruh.
Don't even worry about it. You'll never see it.
It's. I actually saw the projected cost for it. The cost for it is going to be $32.5 million.
32.5.
well, she got 50 million, so.
Well, you could have used that money for something else.
Yeah, that's probably yeah.
They need another
That
investment.
shit going to something.
That going to something else. It's going to. It's. I'm not saying they didn't use the money. They use the money, but they have other costs. They're running shit. Who's gonna pay for it?
Let me go ahead and let y'all know now because all these projects is going on. All the shit that y'all want them to fix is never getting fixed.
Oh yeah, I can
It's
see
already
it.
stationary. It's good. That's.
It's at a C plus level. So
Y'all
it's good
can
enough.
complain about that dining hall as much as y'all want to. As long as y'all are getting fed food, that's all.
The gosh darn it, let's
That's
fix
all
the
they
damn
give a fuck
Wi-Fi. Fix the damn Wi-Fi. You fix the damn Wi-Fi, I'll shut my mouth.
The Wi-Fi
What
work
Wi-Fi are
out.
you connected to?
I'm on to the GT guest one.
Why the hell would you be
Why
connected
you
to
on the
GC
guest?
this?
Because I don't
Get
Uteron
Uteron.
is the better one.
Uteron is the best one.
How do you want to lock the Uteron?
It's just your
Put your
GC
username.
password,
The same
email
way
and
you use
password.
GC guest.
And what's it called? You could, if you go to any campus, what's it called, G University campus, you can log into their Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Uteron is everywhere.
Uteron is
It's
the
for
Georgia
Georgia
standard.
State. Yeah,
You know, we're
Georgia
going to talk about
universities.
that after this, and you know, you can help me out. real quick.
I don't know why they don't tell y'all about that.
They don't
No,
tell
they
me
told
that.
me DGC guest.
Exactly.
Because they're
They said
stupid.
GGC wireless for me.
Yeah.
What?
I heard about that one too. I used to
No,
use that
but
one.
I heard you have to have a specific login for GGC wireless. They told me GGC guest.
Stupid.
Yeah,
Because
Wireless
everybody's
works
on
with
GC
your
guest, so
actual
it's not
account.
gonna work right. You
It
have
is.
to
That
use-
shit gonna go slow.
I learned that in
it
freshman
always-
year.
yeah,
My
it
first
always-
time in.
Here's the thing, GDC
I
put
guess
two
it-
fucking internet structures over here, and that's why that shit don't work right. Because when you have two conflicting internet structures, they're gonna conflict with each other.
Listen,
That's the whole thing for.
I'm not gonna lie. My expectations, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't high for this college because I didn't know how college was gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? I was just happy that it was diverse. I got to have different races and different cultures coming to a different college, and I like that. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I take what I can get because you know I come from the north. Like you know, motherfuckers don't have a lot up there, but coming down here, it's like damn. You know. I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I came to Georgia, I got lazy. You know what I'm saying? Then I expected more, and then my laziness, I expect more out of people. So when I expect more out of people, my expectations go high. You know what I'm saying? Now you think that. Now you feel you high level, and now you just think you just gonna get, and you gonna take. So that's why I said, you know what? I take what I can get. That's why I said, listen, fuck everything else. I'll take if you just tell me a better Wi-Fi. I'll go to that and bet. Cause I ain't never. Cause how many colleges got a game room? How many colleges got Wi-Fi? How many colleges? Now, hold on. Let's be real. Let's be real. No.
I had gamers.
I know there was a college up north. They have actual TV rooms.
Hey, but think about how many colleges actually does. We talking about colleges that do. How many that don't? How many colleges can actually have housing? Because if you want to talk about Georgia Tech, they don't have no dorms. They don't got that. They don't got no
They don't
housing.
have dorms at Georgia
No,
Tech?
no.
They have
The Lanier Tech.
No,
right?
that's
No, you're talking about Gwinnett Tech.
Yeah, Gwinnett Tech. My bad. Gwinnett Tech.
I'm like, Georgia Tech got some.
No. Gwinnett Tech. I mean, my bad. My bad. That's my fault. But Gwinnett Tech, they don't have no housing.
But
Lanier Tech,
They're
don't have
community
anything.
college.
They're community college.
but still, even
So that's
community
like
college.
up north, Essex County College, Union County College. They're not gonna have no dorms.
No, because they're 2 years.
Yeah, because you're 2 years, but you go to Keene University, you go to Seton University. Yeah, y'all
Yeah,
better
hell
have dorms.
yeah, Bloomfield High, Montclair, 4-year colleges.
you
You know
better-
what I'm saying? This is stuff like you don't even got that. If you in the North Border, the end state basically is much more higher up there in the North than it is in the South.
Yeah.
And I can say that, perspective. You know what I'm saying? If I was still in Jersey right now, I'll be paying $22,000. I'll be going in debt right now. Keep it about.
I just thought about something. We own GTC, Georgia Technical College. Stuff like that. I remember that.
We on Georgia Technical College or Gwinnett?
Gwinnett. Yeah.
We own
Keep
that?
saying, yeah, they own Gwinnett Tech.
Really?
They posted about it on their
That's probably why they have the
Instagram.
same color scheme.
And that's why what's
Yeah,
called
they
G
bought it.
University always
They-
post their stuff.
They bought it at the
Because-
end of last year.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Damn,
so
side
they
transfer
own-
from the
I
same
missed
school.
that minimal.
Shit.
Yeah, they bought Gwinnett Tech. Yeah, they bought Gwinnett Tech last year.
But aren't we subsidized under under
Yeah, I just
different
don't ruin
schools?
my
I
house
used
is
to,
through all in
I
one
used to think
sentence.
that, but nah, some of our class, like the ROTC program is through UGA. So I used to think, oh, this school is a sister school to UGA, and it's not. It's its own thing.
Oh, okay.
Aren't we one of the top diverse and cheapest college? Like we the top, right?
One of the top.
One
Yeah.
of
Top
the
in
top?
diversity, yeah. Top in diversity. And
What,
top in
cheapest?
cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Top cheap.
Like wait, what? Like if you had to give out like a number or anything, like you know,
17 a year for tuition.
what's the cheapest college here in Georgia?
Probably Georgia Gwinnett Tech.
Yeah, it's Gwinnett Tech. I think there's like one
Most
there.
like if you go to any school,
If you go to a community college, it's gonna be cheap.
it's gonna be cheap. But it's
But
gonna be
what I tell you
maybe
this: go to a
2
community college for 2 years and then come here. You reduce your student debt.
Yeah.
By a
Makes
lot.
so much sense by a lot. My sister did it. She only owes.
That's
I think,
if they accept all of your credits.
That's why you're supposed to know what's it called when you're going to community college. Because now, if you take 2 years here, you can transfer to Kennesaw. You're supposed to figure that out before you
Yeah.
go to the college.
See, that's
Information,
one thing
research.
They don't tell people.
Research.
They don't tell people because you got a lot
Research.
of people coming out of high school, and the reason why I know is because I had up in New Jersey they had a scholarship that called New Jersey All Stars. So basically, if you were in the top 10% of your class, you got this scholarship where you go to the community college for 2 years, and then you can transfer to any university and they'll pay for it. So you basically going scot free. You just have to be top 10% of your class. Now the problem that we had was that's all they told us. My high school was complete shit. Okay?
You went to?
I went to Orange High, Orange Tornadoes, they were complete shit.
Oh, shit, I know what I'm
this is
saying.
happened. I made top 10% of my class. I graduated 3.9 GPA.
Period.
Damn.
There you go.
You go, girl.
Got to the college.
Mm-hmm.
They refused to send over my transcript. Every single person who graduated with me, top 10% of my class who was a part of that scholarship, we all lost it.
Woo.
Then got served a bill of $2,000 because our tuition wasn't covered.
What the hell?
Yes. So I had to, and that was my first college experience. I had to end up leaving college when that happened. So see, when I say schools don't really prepare you, when it comes to expectations versus reality, you have a lot of high schools out here or anywhere that go, oh, you know, you're gonna just go to college and you're gonna go on these college tours and all, and you go on the college tours.
They're bullshitting you. They're BSing
And in
you.
the college tours, they're like they're so nice. Everything is, oh, we have this, we have these clubs and all this other stuff. They show you the fun side.
They don't
They
show
don't
you
tell
academics.
you what's going on. They don't tell you how you have to jump through hoops just to get a scholarship.
Exactly.
Or anything like that.
Here's the thing. When we're talking about college expectations, this is what a lot of colleges expect from their students. They expect their students to research and know everything about you.
That's the biggest thing.
and
you
get
can
screwed
do.
over.
Just like how you go and obtain one of these high paying jobs, like you do a lot of research on the company, you learn CEO and all this redundant bullshit that you'll never actually use at that company. They want you to do the same thing for that school. Because y'all like wrong
But
adults.
then
You have to research.
but then it goes back to the foundations that are being laid in high school. Because I know for a mere fact, when I was doing college tours, I went to Rowan University, Rutgers University, King University, Seton Hall University, Penn State, and we did tours up and back until I was blue in the face. And all they tell you is go through your guidance counselor.
And
then
those
your
guidance
guidance
counselors don't
counselors
have-
are complete shit.
They're
and then they
useless.
sit there and they tell you, Okay, we need this, that, and the third. Okay?
Well,
What about, did you know that if you are living with your parents and you're considered a minor, now you have to take out a Parent Plus loan? Because if your mother has a job and a good one, guess what? You're not what's the name for FAFSA because you make too much.
Yeah.
They're not gonna. They don't tell you anything like that. They don't prepare you.
But see, and here's the thing, like, look at like your college, a lot of high schools that y'all went to graduation break, and just see like how many people actually drop out, how many people graduate from that high school. That's why that's why most of y'all guys counselors be shit, because they don't expect y'all to be nothing after y'all leave the school anyway.
I bet.
So they're not equipped with the tools to give y'all, to let y'all know.
So they shouldn't be hired in the first place.
But
I
here's
mean,
the
but
thing,
then that means, okay, so if you're living in the urban neighborhood,
The
then you're
hill.
automatically gonna be in a what's the name? So
Yep.
if you're going to
Yes.
a all Caucasian school, predominantly Caucasian school, which you have a better chance, and that's
Yes.
bullshit.
Yes,
That's
It's bullshit
BS.
because then at the end of the day, then that's why it's. I think as a parent, you have to figure it out
The
how
topic that
to.
we on so deep. We can go back to like why the hood is the way it is, and why so many toxic corporations dump a lot of their pollutions into a lot of the environment.
But to
Like,
remain on this topic,
we are.
right?
Yeah.
To remain on this topic, we were talking to what's it called? Me and my friend were talking to some people, and a lot of kids are failing. Freshmen are failing, and they feel like, second semester I'm gonna get my shit, and we're trying to explain to them.
That's not how it goes.
That's not. how
Listen,
it
you
works.
have to start getting your shit right now.
Yeah.
You have to be on it, even though you failed all those classes. That's fine, but you have to figure out what you're gonna do right now because. Yeah, the school was very, very welcoming of you to come to the school, right? Okay, come on, yay, these are our people. They're gonna give us money, yay. Let me tell you, they put you in academic probation if your GPA is not where they wanted to be at.
You're
if it's not a
not
2.0.
eligible for
You're taking
FAFSA.
remedial classes.
No, after the academic probation, if you don't do it your second semester, you're on appeal. So these kids need to understand you have one chance. If not, you're gonna be hanging out with your leg. They don't tell them that. They just welcome y'all to school.
Facts.
Yeah.
They just welcome you. They need to tell y'all.
It's kind of like
this is this and
It's kind
this.
of like you
They
can't
don't
sit
wanna
there and
do
say
that.
you can't sit there and say, oh well, they're grown ass. No,
No.
they're not grown because at the end of the damn day, that's like my son getting ready to go to high school. You think he's gonna sit there and go? He goes, oh mommy, I want to go to college. I want to go to college. I want to be this, that, and the third. That's all he's looking at. Is I'm going to get to go to school and I'm going to get to do this. And I'm going to come out of school and do this because that is what they're telling him. Even now in elementary school, that is what they're telling them.
Yeah. But here's the thing. America considers you a grown adult as soon as your ass turns 18.
Yeah.
As soon as you turn 18.
So when you're 18, guess what? That's when you need to figure it out. And guess what? All this college and military and all this shit is still a chance for you to learn and get it right. But after 18, you need to figure it out.
It's like how the military preys on the children.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've been college. I don't know if you guys did it, but we had like the college recruits come, and the first thing you see is, we have National Guard over there, we got the Marines over there, and I'm looking at them like, okay, why are you over here? And see what they did was they did this to my brother-in-law. They take people with the lower GPAs, and they say, yeah, we can help you make sure you graduate.
Man.
Get out.
Oh no, that's what the Marines did.
Oh no, they're not even gonna tell you that. They also try to
And
give you
he
money.
graduated to make sure he walked across that graduation because they told them, look, he has to be for deployment. I mean, not deployment, for boot camp. He's signing up. We have to send him off for boot camp.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, are you really preparing these children to come into college with the correct expectations? Then? And the answer is no. And if you have parents who have never had the opportunity to go to college, like if I wasn't here right now, would I honestly be able to tell my son, okay, you need to look into this, that, and the third? No, because I'm looking at it like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. You know, I never had the experience, so I don't know what to expect myself. So you do have people where their parents never actually went to school. So my thing is, how do you prepare a child so that way when they come, they're not let down by these false ass expectations that we are being fed? Because it's not only the movies.
Yeah.
It's the guidance counselor. I said, even in elementary school, my daughter came home and literally was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to college. My teacher told me I'm smart. I'm going to go to college and be this. I'm going to go to college and be that.
Shoot.
It's like
girl.
they're wrapping these kids with a bow, like wrapping a present with a bow. Like this is what college is, but this is not what actual college is.
And they send up to fail.
Exactly the point. And what's it called? Us people have to make a difference.
Yeah.
When you see somebody derailing, you have to, even though you don't know them, you just have to make it your duty to help, regardless. And I feel like Black people are already in a colored people are already in a state of, okay, they're black, there's nothing they could do. They're not. But when you show them that degree, when you be like, I worked my way up here, they look at you like, okay.
With the degree.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the degree, they still look at you like, okay.
Crazy. You have to prove
yourself. They'll have a person, because I was talking about that with one of my friends. She was like, how, I got sidetracked. Like, she went for some job. But the guy who didn't finish school, who was part of the fraternity, because he knew the CEO was part of that same fraternity, he got that job. Now, mind you, you went to school and you bust your ass for that degree. So, and what does that matter? I have heard people here literally say, it's just nothing but another piece of paper. Boom. I'm not paying $4,000 for another piece of paper.
Exactly.
I've heard people at GGC go, I can't wait to get my diploma. What are you talking about? I don't remember signing up for a diploma. I signed up for a bachelor's degree.
Yeah. Wait, hold on, wait.
At the luncheon, people kept saying it. I can't wait to get my film diploma. What do you mean diploma? We're here for 4 years.
Yeah, I'm getting my bachelor's degree. What are you talking about?
They mean degree, and it's just.
But it's so young-minded. It's young-minded. This is what I was trying to tell you, because basically, I'm gonna get a book with y'all. I went to a high school, basically, 2019, right before the year that I was supposed to graduate. I had 200 kids of seniors drop out in the high school. That was a fast-ass graduation, I'll tell you that. Fast graduation.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you right now, and I'm telling you, because
19 niggas walk across.
No, for real. Because you had 400 seniors, you had 420 seniors, 200 go away, so you only had 220 seniors graduate.
Damn.
That's bad as hell. And some of them dropped out and went to like lower class type, hard type high school type shit. And I look at that and I'm just like, damn, bro. And what is worse is that when COVID hit, you know what I'm saying? When I tell you these teachers, I'm gonna get bugged. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be in college. I'm gonna be able to keep it a buck with you. These ninjas will letting people cheat. They will letting people cheat. For real. You know what I'm saying? You know you in class, you know what I'm saying? So you have the Google Meets and whatever. And my teacher went to me, he was like, hey man, you got a computer, right? I said, yeah. Nobody know you got another computer, right? Oh. In my mind, I was like, alright, that's cool and whatever. Nah, right now, I just seem like, I should just failed, bro. Because now, I'm screwing myself over. And then I'm thinking, okay, bet, I'm going to go to college, I'm going to get my degree. My ninja, there's people who are strippers, homeless people who have degrees, diplomas, and everything, and they still got that point. So you telling me it's a piece of paper, right? Just like your people, it's not what they do, it's what who you know. You know what I'm saying? And this is certain industries of what people got to do. And I try to understand that. I'm just like, so it's overrated in high school, it's overrated in college, and I pray that's not overrated when I try to reach my goal and my dream job. Because at the end of the day, we all want to live. We don't even need to be successful. We just want to live comfortable. You feel me?
Yeah, right.
Listen, your comfortability will be with your success. But at the end of the day, you still want to be happy in a place. Happiness runs out, but peace is forever. You feel me? So I would rather have a peaceful and comfortability than have, working paycheck to paycheck at hour to hour, and then my child is asking me, hey daddy, I want to go to college, and I gotta look at her and I gotta wonder, do I have to pay loans in the near future when she grows up? You know what I'm saying? Because now I don't want her to struggle with the loans, so I'm asking myself, like, why would my mother want my sister to have take out all these loans to have a college experience, knowing that she'll probably do good? What if my sister changes in college and she said, I want to drop out, I don't want to be in college no more? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna pay that? She might not want to pay it, or you gonna make her pay it, because now you're under her. She's young now. She won't be able to pay that now. So my mom says, this is under you now. You got paid. Who's gonna pay it now? Because now she got paid off for the rest of her life. $30,000. $30,000 is worth a car.
Yeah.
Especially with inflation and going up. Bro, it's not even livable to live with $20 an hour anymore.
No. It's not.
It's not.
It's not. And unfortunately, that's all the time we have.
Damn.
Can I end it with one little
You can. Go ahead.
So, for all these up and coming college students and everything, your expectations should be to come here. Go to class and, try to graduate. Make as many networking connections as possible.
And that GPA is your biggest, I'm going to say it again, it's your biggest bet on college campus. That GPA, hold that shit with pride.
For FAFSA too.
For FAFSA, for what's it called, Hope Scholarship, you need that GPA. If you don't want to pay nothing, work on that GPA. That is your most important thing on campus.
Oh, I have a question. If you have a low GPA, can't they kick you off the campus?
Yeah.
But, hold on, real
If
quick.
it's lower than a 2.
God.
Before y'all finish,
Go ahead, let me finish.
it's okay to fuck up. It is okay to take breaks. It is okay to, you know, I'm not saying fail a whole bunch of class, but if you fail one, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Just regather yourself, come back, be more serious. But just your expectations should be that this is another stepping stone in your life. That this be a stepping stone. Just that's all you need to do. Just let it be a stepping stone, and it's still an consistent stepping stone. You're not paying rent. You're not paying light bill. You're not paying car note. You're not paying insurance. You're not paying all of that. For the most part, most of y'all 19, 18, you driving your mama's second car here, and you're not paying insurance on any goddamn thing. I'm being real because that was me. That was me as a freshman 2013. I was driving my mama's second car to class, no insurance. I'm not paying nothing. So y'all are living without the responsibilities that most people still have right now.
That's all.
So take advantage of all of that. Make mistakes. Fuck up. But learn. Get your ass back up and keep going and keep pushing.
Blessings.
And don't expect to just make it off of your degree. You have to make connections. Guess what? A lot of these people that you sit next to, you sit next to somebody who makes beats or records videos. You might be sitting next to the next Hype Williams, the next Cole Bennett, the next Mike Wheeler, the next Dr. Dre. You just don't know who you're talking to in college. So make this your expectation. Make these connections. Get your degree and get on. It's just another step stone, another moving stone in your life. Don't think that just because you got that, you have made it. You have not. You have not made it once you get that degree. So that's my point.
I couldn't say that better myself.
Like DJ Khaled said, they didn't believe in us. God did.
Amen to that. All right, y'all. This has been Voice of the Students. We appreciate y'all watching, and y'all have a great week.
Bye, y'all.